Hi guys, hi, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. I know I haven't sat down here in a while, like I haven't sat down here in a little bit, so I am back again with another sit down video after a very long time. And today's video is going to be a get ready with me. That's why I'm coming to you with a fresh face like this, no makeup. It's going to be a get ready with me, but also I'm going to be answering some of the questions you guys asked me. I put out something on my community tab and on my Insta stories, and of course you guys always steady coming through because I have a lot of questions. I doubt I will be able to even answer all of them in this video, so I'm going to focus on answering the ones I got on Instagram in this video, and if I still have some time I'll throw in some I got on YouTube as well while doing my makeup. All right, so if this is something that you definitely would enjoy seeing, then keep on watching. So first things first, as always, I will start off with foundation. But before I do that, I have to moisturize and prime as always. So I'm just using like a moisturizer on my skin first. And then I will use a primer afterwards. If you guys are hearing bang, 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 or you're hearing voices, they are doing work in the next building. Like, I'm not even sure at what point this work will finish because it's endless at this point. And I can't be putting my videos on hold just because I want peace and quiet. And I'm too lazy to film in the night when I'm tired and I want to rest. So just in case you guys are hearing some background noise, I apologize for that, okay? All right, skin all primed. Let's get into foundation. I'm using my Huda Beauty foundation. This is like my go-to foundation every other day. Trust me. When I don't feel like mixing and matching foundations, I always go with this one and it never, ever disappoints. I love this so much. All right, let me go into my Instagram before I start applying foundation. Let me go into my Instagram and get these questions. Let's begin to answer. So yeah, I have a couple of questions on my Insta stories to answer before going over to YouTube if I can. So let's go. Okay. The very first question I'm seeing here, I won't be calling out the handles, just answering the questions. Hi Alma, why didn't you attend the last Abuja YouTuber hangouts? You know, guys, it's really amazing why this is an issue, because I'm not sure I really understand why it is that much of a problem, especially because I wasn't absent because I just wanted to be absent, okay? But let me just go into answering this question, because I've seen people tag me in videos on YouTube, people, you know, saying I did not attend Abuja YouTubers hangout and stuff, and just jumping into conclusions on their own. And I don't know. I don't understand it, you guys. But thank you to the person that asked me this question. Maybe I can just answer this and put this to rest. To the best of my knowledge, some Abuja YouTubers have planned a hangout twice, right? Twice. And only one person has reached out to me to invite me for this hangout, in the person of Evelyn Ambrose. Evelyn, if you are watching, hi. Evelyn reached out to me for the first hangout while I was in Asaba in May, burying my auntie. If you guys remember, I lost my auntie earlier in the year. And we had a week-long activities of burial, kini, in May. And Evelyn reached out to me while I was in Asaba about YouTubers meeting up and everything. And I told her, look, I'm not in the right frame of mind right now, you know, to talk about this. Please give me some time. Let me come back to Abuja, settle in, back to normal life and all of that, and I will get back to you. Then I think she reached out a couple of weeks after saying that they had fixed a date for a hangout and if I'll be available to attend. And that weekend was the weekend I had a paid job. If you guys remember when I went on a staycation with my girls, it was a paid job at John Wood. And that was already a job that I had been paid to do. There was no way I would have abandoned the job they are giving me money to go and do to attend an Abuja YouTuber hangout. You guys understand? And then also around that period, I was sick. So many things were going on. You know, I was sick. Immediately after I recuperated, I had to go and do my job. Like, so many things were going on that period. So it was not convenient. And I made her understand that it won't be convenient for me to attend it and all of that. But I told her, please let me know when the next one is. I would love to be there. Right? And then, very recently, I don't think it's up to 2 weeks at this point now, Evelyn sent me a DM on Instagram. inviting me for the second edition of the Abuja YouTubers Hangout. Now, the quanta here was that Evelyn invited me for this hangout a day before the event. I wish I could put up the screenshot and show people here, but that would just be me just doing too much. So she invited me one day to the event. The following day was the event, which was a Saturday. And that was the day I was taking Mia for a birthday party. If you guys recall, some vlogs ago, I took Mia to a 5th birthday party. That is a birthday party that my child had been looking forward to for the past 1 month. A birthday party I've been promising her that we're going to go for. So was I not supposed to tell my child, I'm sorry, my love, I have to go for Abuja YouTubers Hangouts. I can't take you for your party anymore. I can't do that to my child. I'm sorry. I can't. So I had to, and I explained to Evelyn that this notice is quite short. Like, I really would appreciate if you give me heads up ahead of time, maybe like 1 week, so I can plan myself, plan my schedule and all of that. Like, give me like a 1 week notice, maybe like 1 week or even 2 weeks notice. Because guys, I'm not even lying. If I open my schedule now, people will see dots all over my calendar on my phone. I have things on a daily basis. So if you just give me heads up ahead of time and I'm free on that day, I'll put it into my schedule and I'll be there. There's like, I don't even understand this. You guys, oh, Amma doesn't hang out with some particular crowd. Oh, Amma doesn't. I'm just like I'm tired at this point. I'm really, really tired. So please, I was absent at the second Abuja YouTubers Hangout because I had to take my child to a birthday party I had promised her I was going to take her to that day. And I only got a 1 day notice. So it's not just about, oh, she doesn't like to mingle with some particular people. Oh, she doesn't like to. I'm just like, as who? Who am I? Who am I that I'll be selecting people that I'm going to be hanging out with? Like who? I'm sure that a lot of you who are watching me have busy schedules. A lot of you, work or have, deliverables or things that you do on a daily basis, okay? Some of you have your weeks planned out, just like I always have my week planned out. So when somebody reaches out to you a day before an event, it is more likely than not that you will not be able to attend that event, right? That is a party she had been looking forward to for the whole month, basically, since the beginning of the month. I couldn't have told my child, I'm sorry, baby, I can't take you to this party. You'd have to stay at home. Let me go for YouTubers Hangouts. That couldn't have worked. So that's it, guys. The same way you are all busy, it's the same way too I am busy. And if I get a short notice to attend something, not even only Abuja, there are so many events I don't go to. Like, there are so many brands that would invite me for an event. And if it's clashing with something on my schedule, I will not go. Do you understand? I cannot bend over backward or... Do you guys get what I'm trying to say? So that's it, Shad. I hope that nobody ever doubts or nobody ever begins to ask, oh, why is Alma absent? Just know that if I'm absent at something, guys, if I am not present at something, 1, it's either I was not invited. 2, I was probably invited, but I couldn't make it because of something else that I had already committed myself to. Does that make any sense? Yes, that makes sense. So that's it, guys. That's it. So hopefully, maybe if there'll be a third one, like I said before, the only person who reaches out to me about this hangouts is Evelyn Ambrose. Nobody else has reached out to me about this ever. Hopefully, Evelyn, if you're watching, please, when you are having the 3rd edition of the Abuja YouTuber Hangout, please let me know like 1 week in advance or 2 weeks in advance so I can plan myself accordingly and I will be there. And I'm looking forward to meeting so many other YouTubers here in Abuja. I'm even so surprised that we have so many YouTubers. Like, it's from this hangout that I even knew that we have so many YouTubers. So I would definitely love to attend the next one. Please, 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 okay? When am I taking you out for lunch? This is from my high school friend and classmate. Sweetheart, see, we need to see you. We need to see because I don't think I've seen you since we finished high school. Maybe? I think so. So babes, I beg, DM me. We need to see soon. Like, we need to go out and catch up. There's so much to catch up on. So much. So please, I'll reply your DM right now and we should hang out or something. How did you start a YouTube channel and what kept you going? Starting a YouTube channel is one of the easiest things you can ever do. I say that because all you need to do is open a Gmail account and you are good to go. All right? So yeah. I would say what prompted me, I think I've answered this question a lot of times in the past. Maybe you're a new follower. But yes, I started YouTube after I realized I wanted to start putting out makeup tutorials. in video form because I had a blog I was running then, and all my tutorials then were pictorials. Does that make any sense? So I would take pictures and then put text under to describe what I'm doing in each step. At a point, it dawned on me that I can actually turn this thing into videos. And when I started watching people like Dimma Ome, Jackie Aino, what else was I watching that period? Beauty by JJ, all these people, like, when I began to watch them, it dawned on me that, oh my God, I can actually, you know, do my tutorials as videos. And that's what actually prompted me into opening a YouTube channel. If you scroll all the way down to my oldest videos, you will see that they were all tutorials for the most part, okay? And yeah, that's it. That's how I started my YouTube channel. What has kept me going? What has kept me going, to be honest, I enjoy it, okay? I love the fact that when I'm working, it doesn't feel like work. I love the fact that I enjoy my job. I mean, compared to where I'm coming from, when I had a 9-to-5 job, you can't even compare. But yeah, that's what pushes me. That's what keeps me going. And more recently, the moolah, the money, keeps me focused, keeps me motivated, okay? What was your first deal like? What was your reaction and how did you get it? I believe if you mean when I first got paid to post anything as a content creator, okay, that was way back in 2016 when I was running a blog. I was reached out to by a rep for Woodin. Woodin is a fabric brand, an Ankara fabric brand, and they were opening a store that time in Jabi Lake Mall. And I think I gave them, they said they're going to pay me 50,000 naira to do a post on my blog, which was amazing because nobody had even offered me 10,000 naira before at the time. Like, I was not getting paid to work then, okay? So it was like, oh my God, a whole 50,000 naira. Really, 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 you know? But they said they wanted to get me and somebody else, me and another content creator back then. But then the guy reached out to me 2 days before the event saying that I'm the only person that they are inviting. So they're going to double my money to 100,000 naira. Hey, back then, 100,000 naira. Guys, this was the first time I was really getting paid for creating something for a brand, and it was that much, okay? It was 6 figures, and I could not believe it, guys, that period. I was just like, wait, what? That's when it dawned on me that I can actually make a living, a proper living from, you know, doing stuff for brands. But might I just add that after that money came in, before another brand paid me to do something for them, it was more than 1 year. Like, it was more than 1 year. But yeah, that was my first ever deal, okay, as a content creator, and it was a very, very good one. It was a very, very good one. When are you coming to America, specifically North Carolina? My dear, if you've been watching my videos, you will see that I applied for an American visa since, was it April? Okay, in April. And at the time I applied for an American visa, my date for appointment for my interview is September next year. All right, so September 2024. And as if that is not even bad enough. Some weeks ago, I got an email saying that my appointment date had been moved to a future date. So it's so funny because I didn't even open that email to even look at what they were saying. I was already so mad and so pissed off. And this is not peculiar to Nigeria. This thing is happening worldwide with regards to American visas. It's happening worldwide. So for now, guys, I don't know. Next year, hopefully, by the grace of God, end of next year, hopefully, at this point, by the grace of God, I don't know, anything that might happen before then may happen, maybe an expedited means or something, but for now, it is what it is. I'm not sure when I'm coming until end of next year, which is really far, I know, but what do I do? What do I do, man? I don't know. Even Dropbox, even if you've had a visa in the last 5 years and you want to go and do Dropbox, even Dropbox dates in Nigeria, there's no date for Dropbox. No date for Dropbox is that bad. How much more those of us that have not been to America in like over 20 years? Or more. So that's it, guys. So we are waiting. We are waiting. What would you do if your content was poorly received? I love you, Alma. You're a star. I love you too, my darling. I love you. What would I do if my content is not well received? What will I do, Kwani? What will I do? There are so many times that this has happened, and I'm sure it happens to the best of creators out there, where you put out content hoping for the best and it does poorly. It has happened to me so many times. It's still happening to me till today. It's still happening to me to this moment. But you can't beat yourself up about it. It doesn't mean that your content is not nice, it's not creative enough, it's not good enough. It could just mean one, the algorithm is not pushing it to a wider audience, or two, I don't know, people are not just feeling that kind of content or something. Like it's most likely not your fault, okay? It's most likely not your fault, especially if the content is good content. So, my dear, I don't beat myself up. I may feel bad initially, but I snap out of it quick and I get back into creating. That's how I deal with it. Toughest time in your marriage. Toughest time in my marriage. Can I really pinpoint any parts of my marriage I would now say, oh my God, that was like the toughest time? I feel like everybody has tough times, and you know, it's not just one scenario. Sometimes it could be a mumbo jumbo of different scenarios or different things that have happened and all of that. But you know, I mean, I feel like in every marriage, the toughest times are when finances are not stable, okay? When there are no stable finances, I feel like that is the toughest time for any marriage, to be honest, right? So I would say that maybe times in the past when our finances were not the best, I would say that, yeah, maybe those were like the toughest times in our marriage. And I feel like that is very peculiar to a lot of people, not just to me, okay, to a lot of people. So yeah, of course, definitely. I feel like that is it. That is basically it. Finances. Hey, God. Finances. Bad finances or unstable finances. They cause wahala. They cause wahala. And how did you cope through it? Okay, this is a follow-up question. How did you cope through it? We coped though, my dear, one day at a time, okay? You know, I'm a very strong believer of there is always light at the end. I mean, how does that saying go? There's always light at the end of every dark tunnel, right? I'm a firm believer of that. So I always knew that tough times would not last, okay? It's just a phase and it would always pass. It just depends on how long that phase is going to be, and just do everything within your power to change that situation just so that that phase is not as long as, you get me? Oh gosh, guys, this highlighter palette from Flawless Ivy, it's their new glow kits. It's amazing. Like, I'm completely obsessed. Look at that. I'm obsessed, and I usually like to use this ginger color right here, this one or this one. So good on my skin tone. It just looks like I'm glowing from the heavens. I love it, love it, love it so much. Like, look at that. Amazing. When I got my brows microbladed, I don't fill them in as much as I used to. So what I will just do is just to outline, okay? I just basically outline and then just create more strokes in the front, and that's it. I don't even clean up my brows anymore. I don't even do that anymore. I feel like having your brows microbladed is one of the most amazing inventions ever made by man, okay? Ever, because it just makes my makeup time a lot less stressful. Does that make any sense? So I just fill them in just a little bit in the front like this, and maybe a little bit on the arc. And I will just make sure that it's outlined. That's it. Like, I don't have to do much. You guys can see that there's not much of a difference between this brow and this brow. Like, I basically only filled in the front a little bit. And I'll just use like a small angled brush and just like smoothing the fronts. That's all. And that's all. I don't have to start using concealer, clean it, do this one. See it now. All right, would like to know your thoughts on sex before marriage. You are so beautiful. Thank you so much, my darling, for the compliments. Sex before marriage. You are looking for my mouth so that they can go and quote me tomorrow. Because I have made mention, I have talked about sex before marriage in different videos at some point, and I was quoted as being pro sex before marriage. So I don't know what to say again at this point. I don't know what to say. And I think this is because I made mention of the fact that it would be better for you if you find out how sexually compatible you are with your partner before getting married. I feel like that's the reason why a lot of people were like, oh, you're pro sex before marriage. See, I have seen marriages crash because of sex. I've said this thing before, and I'm not hiding my mouth. I have seen marriages crash because of no sex, or because of lack of sex, or because the people who got married did not know that they were not sexually compatible. I have seen these things happen, okay? And if you think that sex is not a reason enough for people to divorce, you are joking, because it is happening, okay? It is happening, whether you like it or you don't like it. So sex before marriage, if you're doing it just for doing sake, oh, you just want to have sex, maybe you don't even want to get married anytime soon, you just want to have sex, keep it on a low. Turn it down 25 notches, okay? At the end of the day, just do you. Don't come and say, Alma said I should do it, Alma said I should not do it. Do you, or come and hold me tomorrow. But I would always be for, look, sexual compatibility is a thing, and whether we like it or not, it is a thing, okay? What do you think about family members that feel they have an opinion on how to run your life? By family members having an opinion on how to run your life, do you mean your parents? If you mean your parents, I feel like, yes, they have a right. They have a right to give opinions, okay? Not to run your life for you. There's a difference. To give you opinions on how to run your life, in quotes. I feel like, yes, if it's your parents, yes, I feel like they have that right. If it's any other person, aunties, uncles, all those external people, please, 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 because this can cause issues in families, okay? Whenever I say these things, I say them out of experience, okay? Because I've seen these things happen, right? One thing you should know is that your parents would always want the best for you. There's no parents that wants anything bad for their children, at least any good parent, okay? There's no good parent that wants anything bad for their children. So if it's your parents, I feel like you should take whatever they say and, you know, put it into action if it's fine by you. All right. But if it's any other person, I feel like, if it's good advice, okay, yes. But if the advice is not going down well with you, you don't have to take it. It's not by force. All right. You are doing amazing. Thank you so much. How do you get these deals? Do you approach some brands? If I'm being completely honest with you, I do not approach any brand. Okay. For the most part, I do not approach any brand. Most of the deals that I get, are, you know, brands reaching out to me, brands sending me emails or DMs and all of that. Ooh, guys, look at that pop of color. I'm looking for something that will match my top. So, yeah. I hardly ever match my makeup to my outfits, but today I want to do that today. So, ooh, look at that. So, yeah, most of these brands reach out to me, and yeah, for the most part, to be honest, they reach out to me. What inspired you to start YouTube? I love your videos, by the way. I think I've answered this already. Thank you so, so much. When next are you visiting us for a nail session? We miss you. Oh, my darling, look, I am going to come around soon, okay? I haven't done my nails in more than a month now at this point. So don't worry, very soon. Maybe my next nail appointment would be with you, okay? So don't worry, you'll see me soon. You'll see me soon. The next question, how are you? Thank you so much for this question, because people tend to forget that asking how are you it goes a long way, okay? But thank you so much for asking. I am fine. I am doing good. I am okay. Thank you so, so much. The next one, we want to see Daddy Mia often. Don't you guys see him often enough? I don't know. Well, maybe I haven't put Jesse up on the channel in a while, but we're still owing you guys a video on YouTube, right? We're still owing you guys one video. I still have the questions, so we'll still answer that in a video. Don't worry, I'll bring Jesse on here a lot more often. Like I told you guys before, his schedule is... Is Mia learning any local language? If yes, how do you do it? The only local language I think Mia is learning at the moment is Asaba, Igbo. Okay, Igbo, but my dialect, which is Asaba. And I think that is because I speak it to her every now and again, okay? Every now and again, you hear me asking her something or telling her something, maybe like Bia or Gata. Gata is like, come here in Asaba. So I feel like, yeah, she's picking up some bits of Igbo. At least she knows what come is. She knows what go is. She knows what come and eat is. She knows what, you know, some little things here and there. I feel like that's the way to start with every child. It's to basically just start with those little things. Come, go, don't do this, do that, come and eat this. I feel like those are the little things that they would pick, you know. Even me, I'm not like, 100% fluent, but the little that I know, I'm teaching her small, and she's speaking small. What is your next dream holiday destination? P.S. I love your content. Thank you so much, my love. My next dream holiday destination. Look, I definitely want like a proper resort holiday, okay? Just chill by the beach with cocktails and margaritas and all of that. That's what I really want. So I would say in that regard, my dream holiday destination right now is the Maldives, okay? The Maldives, yes. It's just that it's expensive to go there. Very, very expensive, okay? But yeah, that's like my dream holiday destination. Like if I could, I would go to the Maldives, definitely. Somebody else is asking, how are you? I'm fine, thank you so much. I'm doing good, I'm okay. To the glory of God, I am fine. Thank you. How do you afford your lifestyle? What kind of lifestyle? How do I afford my lifestyle? I work, okay? I work, I make money, and I enjoy my life. I guess that's it. Because what else? I work, I make money, and I enjoy myself. If you mean going to a restaurant every other week, once every other week, or maybe hanging out with friends once every other week, if that one is lifestyle, then yes, I work, I make money, and I enjoy myself. Also note that sometimes places that I go to, I have been paid to go there, and I still get like free stuff to eat and drink and all of that. So it's not everywhere I go that I spend money. Just know that, okay? It's not everywhere I go that I spend money. Okay, so I'm going to answer like maybe 4 or 5 YouTube questions. We are done with Instagram. So I'm going to answer like 4 or 5 YouTube questions, and I'll answer the rest in a different video. Nothing much, LOL. I didn't think I'd like you until I started watching you and I found out what a cheerful and bubbly personality you have. Just keep being you and change for no one, Alma. Mwah. Thank you so much. I don't know why people always have like not the best notion about me until they begin to watch me. I don't know why that is, but thank you so much for giving me the chance by even watching my videos and getting to know me before you judge me, okay? Thank you so much. Hi Alma, thank you for motivating me to start my own channel. My question is this: what editing app for iPhone will you recommend for me? Thank you. Okay, so editing app for iPhone, I'm guessing you mean maybe like for editing videos on iPhone. 2 apps or 3 apps at this point. 3 apps that I think you would like or you would need. For YouTube videos, I would just say iMovie. iMovie comes pre-installed on most iPhones. I feel like for YouTube videos, iMovie would do the trick. And then 2 other apps I'll recommend is InShot and CapCut. I love those 2 apps so much. InShot and CapCut is what I use to edit videos on my phone for the most part. Okay guys, so that is it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you enjoyed watching, let me know in the comments. Subscribe, thumbs up, share. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.